U.S. military buildup near Venezuela is raising tensions across the Caribbean. The deployment of troops, aircraft and drones has drawn sharp criticism from Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro. The Caracas has accused Washington of trying to impose colonial-style control. Caribbean leaders are joining the chorus, calling on the U.S. to halt aggressive actions and seek dialogue to resolve differences peacefully. More in this report.
The Caribbean is turning into a pressure point and the world is watching closely. The United States military is flooding the Caribbean with elite forces, aircraft and heavy equipment. On Friday, U.S. Air Force MQ-9 Reaper drones were seen at Rafael Hernandez Airport in Aguadilla, Puerto Rico. Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro criticized the United States, saying they are trying to impose a colonial and slave-like control over Venezuela.
It is impossible for sectors of US power to fabricate a virtual reality and impose on Bolivar's Venezuela a model of colonial and slave domination to steal its natural resources. That is impossible because here, there are people settled in the territory, in communities, in universities, in factories, in barracks, and these people have demonstrated sufficient capacity to lead our homeland on a good path, at a good pace, with good judgment.
Trump has accused the South American country of flooding the US with drugs. Meanwhile, Trump's administration has been bombing boats originating in South America that it alleges were carrying drugs. In US strikes have killed more than 100 people. Many nations have condemned the attacks as extrajudicial killings. President of the Commonwealth of Dominica has called on the United States to cease its bullying of Venezuela and seek negotiations to resolve differences.
Our appeal to the US is to let there be discussions. Let us sit at the table instead of having wars, instead of trying to remove governments in power, instead of moving to each other's country because we are smaller than you and you are more equipped than us and bullying us into submission. And so for us in the Caribbean, we are calling on the US to cease that aggression against Venezuela.
Earlier this week, the White House ordered the US military to focus almost exclusively on enforcing a quarantine of Venezuelan oil for at least the next 2 months. Since late August, the US has ramped up military presence in the Caribbean off Venezuela's coast alongside escalating sanctions, blockades and military threats against the oil-rich South American nation. Bureau Report, DD India.